Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is just me giving updates on the new Fruits Basket anime. I'm a little bit behind because of the movie, and I got sick, and it was crazy. It was pretty intense, and then I had to make sure I got my computer, and then set up, and then my room set up, and but now everything is good to go. I should be able to start recording again, and whatnot. Well, half of this information came out about a month ago, and then the other half came about 2 weeks ago. So, first off, the stuff that came out about a month ago was that Funimation went ahead and released a teaser trailer for the new Fruits Basket anime, which I'm excited about. It's region free, as you can see. So, you can just it doesn't matter where you live, you should be able to go onto YouTube, go to Funimation, and you'll be able to watch the teaser trailer for it, which is great. And it's not like it's only I think like a minute long, but it's very simple. It doesn't really show a whole lot, but it's really nice. It looks really pretty, and I am super excited for it, especially with the thing that starts out. But I'm not gonna click the video. I'm not gonna click the video because I don't want any copyright things or whatever. So, but I like it so far. So then the other things that they went ahead and announced about a month ago, when you're releasing this stuff, is they went ahead and showed off the main character designs. So first we have Toru, who she looks really pretty. I like her. I like her design. Her eyes are now brown, like they're supposed to be, and it's interesting that they gave her pink ribbons instead of because I think the other anime tended to give her like blue or yellow ribbons. But it's funny that they gave her pink because of manga reasons. But in terms of her design, I think just about everyone's design, in terms of like where it fits in line with the manga, I can't entirely pin it down and I liked all of Natsu. I know that some people have more preference over one art, because her art changed a lot in the Fruits Basket manga. I know that some people have more preference over one style than the other. I actually liked all of her different styles, because to me it kind of felt like as the characters grew up and progressed, as her art progressed and changed, it felt like the characters progressed and became older and changed as well. So that's why I'm like, I kind of like all the styles. But I don't think it's quite her later in style. I don't think, and it's definitely not the early style, but the very beginning, like early '90s style, shoujo style, where everyone had the really big eye and it was kind of somewhat hyper detailed. And I don't think it's quite the middle area either. It's some kind of mix between the three, I want to say, but I like it. I think it looks great. And obviously it's, again, there's some things that's obviously not the early style, like Toru's eyes in the original were definitely influenced off of the early '90s style, because the things were huge. And these looks a little bit more proper to the head size. And again, there's nothing wrong with the earlier style either. It's just kind of interesting things. Alright, so moving on, we have Yuki. And you can't really see it here, but you can see it here in this little rat form, that yes, his eye color is now finally the correct color, because in the original anime they changed his eyes to purple instead of being the silvery gray that that match his hair color, which is understandable, because even in the original anime his hair was like pure gray, and that's because in one of the director commentaries they said that they purposely chose a more pastel themed color scheme for Fruits Basket, so it kind of made sense that they couldn't go with the silvery gray and they just went with gray. But now that obviously they're not going with a pastel theme, at least not a heavy pastel theme, and animation has changed and gotten better, they put it back to what it was supposed to be, which is still the silvery gray color. And the thing with both Yuki and Kyo is that their uniforms are now the correct color, because before the original anime had them as black, but in the manga, and obviously here as well, they're actually this dark blue, dark purple color. I don't really know what to describe it as. It's definitely not. Toru's is like a light, is blue, kind of navy bluish, but not like a dark navy blue. It's like a general navy blue almost. And then theirs is like it's more purple if we didn't compare it to hers. Then we have Kyo in his cat form. And for the most part, again, he's pretty much going to be the same design-wise as he was in the original, with the exception of, hopefully, his beads, and that in the original series they were black and white, but in the manga they were red and white, and hopefully these are red and white, because it's actually explained in the manga why they're red and white. But it's hard to tell with it being this small, so we'll have to wait and see. And then we have Shigure in his dog form, and again, he looks pretty good. He looks nice. He looks. Well, actually, what's funny is that the little like rubber stamp keychains that came out about a year and a half ago or so, we had Toru, Yuki, Kyo, Shigure, Hattori, Ayame, Akido, Hatsuharu, and Momiji. Those little ones. I have a video of it. They actually kind of almost look like these designs, especially Shigure's. Shigure's in particular looks like that design, funny enough. Anyway, so, next we have, and then this came out about 2 weeks ago, is Arisa and Hana's designs. So we have Uo, and I like her design. It's really nice. She looks good. The interesting thing about her, which I'm glad that they corrected, some of the things that they fixed, was that in the original original anime, they pretty much had her wearing just the regular uniform top, like, well, she's wearing the winter one, but they had her wearing the regular uniform top. But in the manga, she actually had it this way, where she was actually wearing an undershirt, and that's because it's in, I think, volume like 3 or 4. It's in one of the commentaries from Natsuki Takia, and I can't remember. I think it's like in volume 3 or 4 of the original Tokyo Pop release, and I think it's in volume 12 of the collector's edition, where she goes into detail about of the design of the uniform tops. And they're not just like an overshirt or anything, they're actually a jacket, because there's actually there's actually a set of invisible buttons, kind of, not invisible, like in sewing terms they're kind of called invisible buttons, that attaches this side of the jacket to this side, that runs right down the middle. And then this little middle piece right here also has a set of invisible buttons here and here that allows it to come off, and then that's why it's like that. And then now this little piece right here is sewn in, but the little piece that attaches right here, that's an invisible button that attaches to the middle, either the inside of it or to the back side of it. I can't remember. But I like that they fixed that little character design things. That was very, very specific to Uo that had that. And then we have Hanajima, who she looks really good as well. I can't wait to see, because she has her hair up in a braid right now, but I can't wait to see have her hair all flowy out like it was before. Oh, her curly wavy hair all flowing out and whatnot. It'll be really pretty. So other than that, and this is just a recap of the other ones. Other than that, on the 16th of March, in the Chiba prefecture of Japan, they're going to be holding like a little event for the anime. And of course, if you're, of course, I'm not going to be able to go because I'm not in Japan. Nor do I have the money or time to go to Japan at the moment. But I mean, I guess if you're in Japan at that time, you could totally attend it if you want to. But whatever. But there's gonna be this little event for Special Event with all the cast members and whatnot. So I'm assuming that they're probably gonna show more of the details, show more of the cast members, show more of the character design. That's what I was looking for. And probably, I would assume, give us more details on like music. I think they already gave us details on music director. I'm blanking out. Like I'm assuming they would give us the information for when the release date is. Hopefully, that's what I would assume. But you can never tell with bees, so it's like whatever. You can never tell with bees. I'm quoting Winnie the Pooh here. Anyway, so that's really about it. There's not much else to it. Again, you can go and watch the teaser trailer up on Funimation's YouTube channel. And that's really about it. So I'll try to keep you guys. I'll try to continue to keep you guys up to date, and so on and so forth. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.